I feel like the key to sales for me on the emotional level has not so much been how do I not get my feelings hurt from rejection. It's embracing that I'm probably going to get my feelings hurt, and how do I really, really, really get better at bouncing back and healing myself and putting all my resources towards like healing versus trying to put up a shield. And I feel like that's made me so much more human. When I first started doing medical sales about 2 years ago, I was so scared. I would stutter a lot. I had a lot of anxiety talking with doctors, especially doctors who were owners of the business, because it's like a double whammy of ego where they're super smart, and on top of that, they own the business, so they're really, really like sensitive to any changes. And I actually had some success, but every time I had a rejection, my feelings felt hurt. And I started trying to put up a shield at first, and I recognized that like I'm just like everything I'm talking about, they could just read about. Like what value am I adding? Why wouldn't I just drop off a sheet of paper that they could read the same facts that I'm spouting off with no emotion? And when I started bringing myself to the table, bringing Steve to the table, doors started opening. When I started talking to a human, even if they weren't being the most human, when they talked to a human, it softened them up a little bit. And so putting my resources towards focusing on how do I heal better versus how do I put a shield up has been a huge difference. I literally now just got out, like literally 3 minutes ago, of a terrible meeting that I qualified well. Made sure that I was going to be hey, am I talking to the doctor when I get in there? Hey, this is what I do. Does this fall in your capacity? Blah, blah, blah. So I did qualify him well, but when I walked in there, I don't know if I just caught the doctor on the wrong side of the bed today, but he's like, what? Who are you? Steve who? Oh, yeah, yes, we deal with wounds, but you talk to her. And like I talked to the office manager. She's like, yeah, I guess this probably isn't going to be the best fit. And this is like a scenario where my shield wasn't up, but my feelings aren't hurt at all. And after a while, if you're intimidated with sales, I guess that's my biggest advice is when you feel confident in your ability to heal versus trying to block, you have a lot more presence. Versus if you are trying to shield, you're blocking out a lot of the human context clues that you might be missing. So all that being said, I know it's a long rant, but focusing all your resources in how do you heal, I think is going to put you a lot further ahead in sales emotionally than anything else will.